That is what I call a very good start to the day.
PW, I don't think we've enough rods.
You know what? We can always find more. Let's go. Well, Mission Beach, we finally made it, Patrick. Are you excited?
It's been 15 years, Paul, so yeah, very.
And on a day like today, how could you not be excited? For those who don't know, there must be at least one of you in Australia. This is Patrick Dangerfield, AFL, Brownlow Medalist, gun. Can I teach you a little about fishing today?
Well, I'm hoping so.
And then you can teach me a bit about that ball.
Might take a while.
I've heard he goes all right. Well, that's what he told me anyway. So, just a question, mate. Do you think I might be Brownlow material?
Well, I saw what you had for dinner last night. Probably not.
I was carving up. Patrick, nice run out this morning.
Doesn't get much better, P-Dub.
How are they? Oh, yes it does. How are those schools of tuna? Sea snakes, birds. Oh, I just pulled the hook. That is amazing. The sounder is lit up. Look at this.
There's
Fish
not many
everywhere.
places that everywhere you look, it just the ocean feels alive, doesn't it?
It is alive, and how pretty is it too?
Yeah, I've never actually caught a decent sized GT.
Really?
Either.
What do you reckon your biggest G is?
Maybe a 10 kilo.
Oh, I'd like to see you get like a 20 kilo one today and stretch those Geelong guns. Go! Oh, Paddy! Oh, no!
I'm really hoping it's not going to snap.
Oh,
you're
no!
kidding.
You know what he did then? Pull the hooks.
Oh, yeah.
Got him! That's the one. Oh, go, 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 go! Oh. You are in a lot of... Oh, no!
How many times?
No, they've got soft lips, these fish. You know what? I'm loving it, because seeing that rod do the big parabolic arc is so cool. That is awesome. I can see fish down there. Look at the fish, look at the fish. Big trevally, look at that. Wind it quick through them, just wind it quick through them. They should eat it. Here we go. Oh, he didn't look at it, the dirty dog.
Yeah.
Got him. Now, do me a favour. Could you try and... there's 1,000 fish there. Can you try and stop this one?
Is unbelievable.
Oh my trevally, that is wrong. How crazy is this? The biggest school of tuna I've seen in like 100 years, absolutely going nuts. I can see a massive school of fish down there. I can see your fish. Just wrong.
I'm glad I picked the
nice
just
light
about
outfit.
the lightest outfit we had today.
You've done well, mate. Look at that, the colour coming right to the top there. That's amazing.
Oh.
This is a bludger, I reckon. A bit like the bloke in the end of the rod. That's a really nice one. Come on. And how many of these things are in the water? Come here, mate. There we go. You put the danger in Dangerfield. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Now, I'm tipping it's a bludger trevally, but there's about 400 species, so please don't email if I'm wrong. How hard was the fight?
Wasn't too bad, it was pretty quick.
Yeah?
But on light gear like that, I reckon that's the most fun.
Oh my goodness me.
I think there's a bit down there.
There's a lot of big fish down there. We've got some terminal tackle issues we're going to re-rig, and looking like catch one of them. Which one do you want, mate? That one, or the big one?
Nah, B.
So, well done. I'm giving you the tip. If that snake gets tangled in my fin's braid, I am not the one who's going to deal with it. Nice, mate. On the old floating pilly. Hey, might have ourselves a little Spaniard or something. So,
What did you say we put on this one?
a pilly. You're a bit like the human octopus, are you, mate? You've got rods everywhere when they go off and lift your arms, like...
The first one that comes up, that's mine.
Your shoulders are about this wide when it comes to being on a boat. Now I can see your fish, mate. And it looks like a fish. As in not a mackerel, it looks like a jack or a bass. What have we got? That is epic. I think it's a nanny, but how's the colour on it? Look at that, OMG. That is a smallmouth nanagai, mate. And can you believe that to me is a bottom fish, what we call a benthic fish. It actually took your pilly mid-water.
She's dangerous mid-water here.
I tell you, he's dangerous. You want to see this bloke with a jig in his hand. Mate, that is an incredible eating fish, but we're going to put it back because we're going to catch so many fish today. We want to keep one a bit later so it doesn't have to stay on ice so long. Mate, awesome fish. Have you ever caught one?
First.
Well, they pull hard, but when he saw you, he looked up and thought, oh my God, it's danger. I'm just going to give up and swim to the top. Put my pectoral fins out and
Throw
say,
the fish back in the water.
I give up! I give up!
Mission Beach doesn't get much better. Yeah, not bad.
That's the first time I've seen a cat release a fish. Patrick just caught a beautiful nanagai by drifting a bait down behind the boat. I'm going to give it a go. VMC 80 circle. What I do, I actually slide out the mouth of the pilly and I try to just slide it through without hooking too much and then come out near the bottom of the gills. And the idea is to roll it around and come out the bottom of the gills just like that. Keep pulling the knot through the mouth so I don't damage the fish too much. It comes through, then I simply get my hook and I go in the side of the bait down by the tail because it's thinner there, pull it through and back like that, and then I have a bait that's going to go down like this through the water column. When I wind it in, it's going to sit beautifully too. If fish comes through, no matter where he gets it, he's going to find that hook. The old pilly out the back got snaffled. And we've had a bit of a change up. We've been jigging on the bottom, plastics on the bottom. We just thought we'd try drifting some pillies. And this thing got eaten big time. Look at the buck on that rod. I'm going to come around. The thing about Mission Beach, you just never know what you're going to catch, and you never know what's going to come up next. And the fish are so big here, this could possibly get eaten, Patrick, on the way up by something else.
Maybe your first fish.
It could be. Let's not put too fine a point on it though, mate. What is it? Oh, and what a way to open the account with a massive nanagai, just a little bit bigger than the one you just got.
Ah, of course it was.
How long do you think that one you got was? In centimetres?
Well, a couple of centimetres longer than this.
That's a good answer, because whatever you said I was going to add 2.
Yeah, I know.
You're very hurtful indeed. And I've done a bit of fishing for these things, and I love nannies. They pull so hard, but I've never caught nanagai floating pilchards. It's always been on the bottom, fishing around wrecks. They do love wrecks. They love broken ground. These things grow pretty big, and I'm telling you, when you get one on the bottom, near structure, you want to hang on, because that first 3 metres, it is mind-blowing. Pretty cool, eh?
It's a beautiful fish.
Look at that, Paddy, a manta ray. He's come to say hello. Isn't that awesome? The jig has done it again. Oh, no! Are we going to be able to take a trick eventually? Because I tell you what, there's 26 minutes gone in the last quarter, and at the moment we're about 30 points down. How are we going to make a comeback, Dangerfield?
Oh, we need a positive mind frame.
Okay, deep breaths. Get back down there, come on. We can do this. Whoa! That's a big fish, mate. Stay tight. Oh, that is huge. Forward, Dan, forward. Oh, that is big. Can you lift it? Get him off. You've got to get him off the reef. Just short pumps. I did just say to you, mate, 26 minutes is gone. We're 30 points down. And I reckon this could be the goal we need.
Mark Bickley always used to say to me, Paul, it mightn't be a game, but it might be a moment.
That's what you want. That is a big fish, because this is a serious rod and reel. That is a JDM Shimano rod, Japanese domestic market. I'm pretty sure it's an S for spin 605, meaning 50-pound braid. We're running 80-pound fins over that, mate. 80-pound fins, and the Stella 14,000. It's as good as gear gets. So, you said to me yesterday, what'd you say about tools?
A good tradesman never blames his tools.
So you've got nothing to blame here, mate, because that is the best tool in the business.
I was going to say good tools do help though.
Apart from myself, because I've been called a tool a few times. Now, what is it about fishing that you love so much? Because you were telling me, like at the G, we're at Skilled Stadium, right? Running down the wing, your team's got momentum, the crowd's buzzing. What else in the world gives you that buzz?
Well, it's true. The nothing matches kicking a goal in front of 80,000, apart from catching a phenomenal fish. And for me,
this gives you that same buzz.
It honestly does. The first time that happened for me was when I caught my first sale in 2012. And anything that's big and I haven't seen before, you get that same adrenaline rush. Oh, start to see some colour.
Come in the side here. I'm going to get some gloves on. You're doing well, mate. Doing real well. Keep going, mate. You're right. What you want to do there is just slowly pulling out from under the boat. Yeah. And you stick that rod tip right in the water if you need to. Can you go around behind the motors? Yep, that's fine. Okay, so walk right around.
Yep.
Just bring them around this side. That's beautiful. You know, legally, you're not allowed to put your elbows in the boat. That's called having a rest, mate.
Did you know what I was? You see what I was doing? No, I'm keeping it away from the boat.
I think you need to harden up, Danger. Have a real crack. That's a cracker, mate. Well done. Holy snap, and that is a big black reef GT. Stellar effort so far, mate. Oh, look how big he is. He's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Oh my God, look at the size of him. Look at the size of that. Oh my God, he's on a, this is what you look, this is freaky. You haven't even hooked him. You've hooked a jig that someone else has had, and look at that. Your hook is not in the fish. There's your hook. There's your hook. Can someone grab the feet? Grab the feet.
Yep, got ya.
Oh, come on.
I need help lifting him up.
I've got him. Oh my God. I got him. Just trying to get my, oh my God. Patrick Dangerfield, spin around. Oh. Look at this. Hold your fish up like this. And look at this. That is not our jig. We were fishing with baits. That is your VMC hook, right? That hook was like that. That was the only thing that kept your fish connected. Talk about if you, and look at this, there's another hook in there with all, that's another line. We're gonna cut all this off. That is a monster GT, mate. I'm gonna put that fish at over 60 pounds. Mate, you know what? Is there any Irish in your background, your heritage?
Oh, I tell you what, there's some serious luck to that.
Hey laddie, that is the luck of the Irish. That was probably an Indian accent, but I don't care. Mate, well done.
That is unbelievable.
That is a Brownlow medal winning giant javeli. Tell us right now, what are your thoughts?
That is as hard as pulling fish. It's like a freight train. I cannot believe we've hooked a hook to hook a GT.
You know what? This morning we were having plenty of luck, but it was all bad. Now, we're smacking it and we're having some great luck. You were good enough to bring something along, and I could not believe you actually brought this along. But my sources tell me, your wife, she said you actually carry this everywhere, you even wear it in the shower, mate.
Yeah, well, you know, you win it, you would have flaunt it.
You know what? When you got one of these, I suppose you got to look after it. I have to ask though, in 2017, another Brownlow or a GT bigger than this?
Maybe a GT and a premiership, I reckon.
Oh! I love the way he thinks. I'm going to put this down very gently because it's gold. We're going to get this fish back in the water. Dennis, Fish and Mission, OMG, you deserve this fish. As I said, plenty of luck, and now it's all good. Here's the Danger. So Danger, I'm going to call you Danger now because we're such good mates. There are three things to every good fishing trip. The planning, the doing, and the bragging. After today...
I thought you were going to say the steak, but go on.
And the steak. After today, how much bragging are you going to do?
Well, I've never caught a big GT, and to catch a big GT hooked to a metal jig that somehow held together was quite extraordinary.
If there's a moral of the story there, always keep your line tight. What were you thinking as that monster just got bigger and bigger and bigger? Next thing, it's like you had the Loch Ness Monster. What were you thinking?
Well, you said it would, and it did, but what I couldn't believe was just the girth of the fish. They are so wide and so muscular and strong, and obviously that's why they pull so hard, but it was a dream fish. Fishing is like buying a Tassilo ticket. You never know what's going to happen, but you always dream you could get the jackpot. Mate, let's eat some steak. Cheers. Cheers. I love your work. I love Mission Beach. Dennis, Fish and Mission, you're the man. How is this for an incredible story? I'm talking 1 in a million. This is the lure that was in the GT that Danger just caught. This hook here, GT's lip. These hooks here, hanging like that, and Danger's VMC circle literally hanging by a thread. So, head back to Castaways for dinner. A bloke called Dave, here he is, comes and says hello. What are we doing at Castaways, mate?
Having some dinner.
Good work. Now, you come over, bit of a chat, because that's what fishermen do, and you tell me you're out fishing the reef last Thursday. I tell you a story about us catching a GT on this lure, and then what do you tell me next?
I said that was my lure right there in the GT's mouth.
Like, what are the chances? I go, no way. So my first question I ask is, because you didn't see the lure at the time, what colour was the lure?
Orange.
Then I say, what pound leader was on it? Because I knew.
60 pound.
I knew that. And then the big one, this finally got me over the line. I asked what knot you tied the braid to the...
Main line.
And you said...
Slim Beauty.
And that is a Slim Beauty. What are the chances that a bloke you meet out at dinner hooked a fish, when was that?
Last Thursday, a week ago.
7 days ago, then we go out, catch that fish, and this is the rightful owner of the lure. Seriously, mate, could you believe it?
It's unbelievable.
It is the most incredible story ever. Seriously, if I hadn't seen it myself, I would have thought I was making it up. Unbelievable. Would you like your lure back, mate?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
Well, guess what? You're not getting